sheets ye G every polling station no ye saka ye de nyina dada eti ye nim de ye nya na mu emra ne say e electoral commission nko a e na betumi abobo amma no.
Keep watching Mofantula TV. Keep watching, don't change it. Keep watching, don't change it. Keep watching, don't change it. And one TV.
NPP Dennis Miracle Abuaje I hold the press conference or the nsembebere atudwa na nsem no mu de di mu akotena na kire se omo control room omo gada all the pink sheets into omo nim the other no corridor nti o she NPP fu nyina so mon come coalition centers nko ballot boxes and hobai the press conference yachi but who said omo control room ho no e bonyom e dia hrusi sana ono abo 7 amo MP for nche so sticker ono so na Crawford dey asay giram den yenko tie press conference na fe yenhwe videos amanfo ejo mani wo MPP oguzo he Lawson TV so unsubscribe where subscribe like comment and share
betumi kosa line to na ba ne ade de sasa ye nene se ya bebo ho ban na ya ye bia ka ho na enkokoba se ye betoto na se ne ya sei no na ndey dia NDC ene omumpanifo ye no kame akoye se omo pese omo sei oman ne ma ye nyina ye ma ho kwan ya to abawie ye to abawie a de aka nyina ne se mo ne mo agent ebekona mo ne electoral commission ni police fa kwatena se na etoto ye won yaka enwu nyia se ye befe ndua ne nade ene nkranti akokrom akosai niema akoprepre bi na se yete oman we mu na NDC fo ebefra press conference akache omo followers omo coalition center de ebusuafo NDC fo pese omo say ye man ne den e man ye ma ho kwan eti sambre dia ye kache MPP ni bi owo Ghana hafa na nyane so bi enyane wada nyane frɛ wobusua frɛ wonafofo MPP ni bia bebia wo bia no nyane na kɔ coalition center wo constituency kɔbɔ electoral commission ni police for ho ban kɔbɔ police for no okɔ a kotia police for nsem na oni omo ntena ye bɛsepɛ ɛwɔ coalition center na ka yɛn adwen se ye bɛkɔ hɔ na mom se ye bɛma NDC for kwan no makɔkɔ sɛ no nko ade ye bɛbɔ ye process no ɛho ban ye gidi sɛ abato wei Dr. Mahmoud Bamia edin kunim wedin kunim awie ye gidi se abato wei ye MPs no dodo na ewini abato no pink sheets ye gi every polling station no ye saka ye de nyina dada eti ye nim de ye nya na mu emra ne say ye electoral commission nko a na betumi abobo amma no eye mienu de dikan constituency level no electoral commission be bobo na ho na no oma paw nipa omo gidi se MP abano widen wedi no kura ne se constituency ni nya pa ana se electoral officer ni nya pa nipa no constituency ne pe afede yen as a political party ye betumi de nipa ne dia yeden atudwa se omo nya ye de a na se ye dikan e de betudwa even though ye kura ye figures no ye de betudwa wan hwa na ye de basabasa ya yeden aba oman nim ye process no ya bato ho hyehye no eye bibia eye mre kra ye to aba ne wi a munyina mu di adanse bebia mo to aba na ye gina kogina wan na dwume ya kenkan ema ya bobo ye wie no obi asan sa krata na ye friend pink sheet na agent ne san ye no ye de ne nyina ba constituency coalition center ye bedru ho a eho ne yakeka bom ye ka bom wi a eho ne ye behu dia constituency ni mu MP a owi ni ye ena president no so de yeden owi ni ye na de enti a ehu behia se wo ye amanyoku ese oto bo ase ne se ye du coalition center ho a obetumi sankin kan biem embra no ma ho kwan enti se won hwe ni ye na se wo ka se me sheet na me nya wo police station enti me de bekekan a wan hwa na de basabasa yeden akoba enti se NDC for be press conference mama ka che o machita for se esa ni so mo hu so mo lusu nti omo ko coalition center no mo ko ye basabasa ne de ye masa kwan no ebusafo munya gidie wo MPP mu ya ye bipen ya ye ne saa we ye da dikan ye ye de NDC for ye nso we ye da dikan omo di sa dwumadie yi 2016 omo ye bi 2020 omo ye bi omo ya ato aso saa sebe omo hye de nyasuahunu bia emfiri sa dwumadie na omo dinim na yɛn yɛnim kwan a yɛde ɔmo fa so munjama yɛn yɛbɛhwɛ ama mo yɛbɛbɔ yɛ electoral process no ho ban to ensure sɛ Ghana ni bie ne wɔto aba na ba no yɛbɛbu na bonfia na sɛ yɛbɛto atwene NPP fo nyina nkɔ coalition center ho ne yɛn kɔbɔ yaba na yato ɛno ho ban wokɔ a chia police ne nsɛm chia electoral commission officer ne nsɛm ne yɛn tena ho ɛmfa wo nsa nkɔ bia na mmom sɛ NDC ni bi de ne nsaka police ni bi ana NDC ni bi de ne nsaka electoral officer bi afa nsaka NDC no ɛsa ne sɛ sambre no na wo bɔ ɔman no ɛho ban yɛn somo obi aso onko no nko sɛ bibia ɛwɔ coalition center na mmom so mudi kan ba hɔ no bɛyɛ de a yɛma wo ho kwan yɛn yɛbɛta wachi ne abɔ ho ban ɛsan sɛ wo bɔ ɔman no ɛho ban de ɛka nyina ne sɛ mu nyina mo bɛkae Solomon abakɔsɛm na wɔ Bible mu no ɛma mienu abatai mienu na ɔmo ne ɔmo bakɔ daeɛ no yɛda so yɛ no na baako ada ne ba no so ama ne ba no wu yɛnya ne yɛ na akɔyɛ akasakasa ɛsa ne sɛ nkɔlaa ne sɛ ɔmo sɛ paa because ɔmo nyina papa baako enti we say dia ɔte ase ne yɛ me ba we so say we yɛ me ba we so we yɛ me ba yɛ kɔ ho saa ɛna kɔ na nanim na na hwɛ yɛ na asɛm ne ka yɛ den ɛsa ne sɛ nkɔlaa ne sɛ nti ɛden sɛ obehu dia ɛyɛ ne ba nti nana adwi mu dɔ nti de ɔka yɛ ne sɛ mo mbra me sekan sɛ mo se akɔlaa we yɛ mo ba nso yɛ baako pɛ mo yɛ mienu nti yɛ bɛkyɛ ne mu mienu na yɛ mo bi afa na obi ade akɔlaa ne de yɛ fa yɛ de ekofie na de yɛte ne sɛ wo kya akɔlaa ɔte ase mo mienu a obewu enti maame no onim sɛ nokre ɔno na ne ba ewu no ɛhɔ a na ohuri gyina mu na na anku no na na kyɛ ne mu mienu na fa fa ma me ɛhɔ na na hu sɛ wo ɛnyɛ wo ba dia onim sɛ akɔlaa ne yɛ ne ba nkasa no ɔsɛ na wadaroma mesrɛw akɔlaa we me na yɛ me ba me soro bɛte sɛ mɛtena se na me a me ba me yɛ mu ba ya pai ne mu sɛ deɛ ankana na fa kyɛ no anyɛ hwɛ krampo no sɛ akɔlaa ne te ase a me hu na me hu sɛ me ba ne yɛ den ɛte nkwam ɛhɔ na ɔhene ne kai sɛ wo ɛna akɔlaa ne yɛ wo ba enti gye wo ba fa yɛ den fa kɔ NDC fo hu sɛ abato no mo de nkugu o mawe asai edwiregu broni mu yɛ sɛ deɛ ɛna sɛ akamu kɔ yɛ sɛ deɛ ɔda fam no onsura hwe aseɛ ɔmo hu sɛ ɔmo awie edwiregu awie enti na ɔmo from chitafo sɛ ɔmo nkɔ coalition center ɛnkɔkɔ sɛɛ no sɛ sɛɛ na abɔ yɛ nyinaa ɛmbɔ bia Dr. Mahamudu Bamia edi nkonim NPP parliamentary candidate ne di nkonim ye bɛbɔ ho ban kɔpem sɛ electoral commission fo benya somdwei ɛde abobɔ abato no mo bɛkae a ɛnkyɛ yɛ bia 2020 abato etu yɛ yi NDC fo de mika kɔkɔ sɛ ɔmo di nkonim after they lost ɔmo lose wie no ɛka kyerɛ ɔmo chitafo nyinaa ne sɛ NPP fo wie ɔmo enti ɔmo mbra krom ɔmo bɛgyina krom for almost a week disturb ɔman we nyinaa sɛ nneɛma ukɔ adwuma ne asɛ wo kaa ya pipe wo kaa ya sɛ nkrɔfo office ne ade ekɔ wie ekyɛ ɔmo kɔ court no ye bi sɛ ɔmo sɛ evidence ba ko mpo ɔmo wɔ mo fambra court ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ni bi Casio calculator ɛna MPP chairman de kɔtena friend saying the NDC are behaving this way. Everybody in this country knows that this is not the first time we are going through this. Unfortunately, as a people, we have to deal with being inflicted with this every single election period. The NDC are clearly losing these elections and they know it. As we speak, the elections have already been counted at the polling stations. Every political party has copies of the pink sheet. They know it. They know very well they are losing these elections, and that is why they would call for havoc. We are winning these elections as a party. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is winning these elections, and that's why we are saying that let's protect it. If we are winning, why would we want the electoral processes to be disrupted when we are winning? And so, I'm sure a lot of you recall the story in the Bible. I think it's a Solomon story. The story of the two rival women, where they went to sleep, woke up in the morning, and one of the babies are dead. Now the king calls these two women fighting over the living child. And then he says, why are you fighting? He said, this is my child, this is my child. Then the king says, okay, no problem, bring me a sword. This is the living one. Cut the living child into two so that you can all have a half of it. Now, you remember, the woman who knew very well that the dead child is her said, yes, kill the baby. Kill the baby. Now, the woman who knew that this child is my child, and because he's my child, I don't want the baby dead, said that, my king, if you would please her, give her the child. All this woman sought to do was to make sure that her child does not die. But the other lady that knew that she was guilty, knew that she had already lost her child, was willing for both of them to lose their children. That's exactly what the NDC are doing. They know they've lost. They know they are nowhere near victory in these elections. And that is why they would irresponsibly call on their supporters to move towards the collation centers to disrupt the collation centers. Already, we have heard of incidences in some of the constituencies. We saw some on TV where some NDC persons were somewhere in Dansoman breaking through the collation center and basically attacking security services. What is this? At the collation centers, you have your agents. Why do you want to go and destroy ballot papers and disrupt the electoral process if indeed you are confident that you have won these elections? Why? Why would any political party that is willing and ready to lead this country, why would any political party that is very, very clear in his mind that he has won this election want to disrupt these electoral processes? We will not allow that. Just as we've told you from the get-go, throughout the process, we have blocked each of the ill intent of the NDC. Every strategy they brought into this election has failed. And we are going to continue to ensure that they fail at it. And this one is also going to fail. At this juncture, we are waking every single NPP supporter up. Wake up. Call your families, call your brothers, call your sisters. Go to the collation centers. Protect the EC. Help the police protect our electoral system. Our democracy needs to be protected. And it will take the citizens to protect our democracy against this dangerous political party, the NDC. Go there, stand there, touch nobody, but make sure that nobody touches any electoral material. Make sure that nobody touches any security officer, and make sure that nobody touches any electoral officer. If anybody comes to the collation center and attempts to touch anybody at the collation center, you have our permission to touch that person because you are protecting democracy. That you have our blessing, and we stand by you for doing the right thing, because that will be a patriotic action. As it stands now, our call on you is to collaborate and cooperate with these officers, electoral officers and security officers, and ensure that we protect the ballot that the Ghanaian citizen has cast, stood in the sun, some of them being beaten by rain, and cast their votes. We are clearly wondering what it is that the NDC and their leader is seeking to achieve by these unnecessary and reckless comments that they are making. Not a single constituency as we speak has even lifted the hands of any parliamentary candidate in their constituency. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a process. As we speak, it is just 9:54. Every constituency you go to, they are tabulating their results. They are collating the pink sheets from the polling station. When they are done, that is when they will lift their hands of the parliamentary candidate that has won, and the electoral officer there will now declare that parliamentary candidate the winner. It is then and only then that any responsible political party would come on air and declare and indicate that they have won. We have our results. We know all the seats we've won already, but we are responsible. We are responsible, and we believe that to protect the sanctity of our electoral process and democracy, we should hold on to our numbers and our results until the Electoral Commission declares at the constituency level. Then we will declare. Throughout the process, from now till tomorrow, any moment that the Electoral Commission lifts the hands of any parliamentary candidates, that is from the NPP, we'll call you and we'll declare to you. That is what responsible political parties do. This election is going to be won with intelligence and not muscles. No matter how strong you are, no matter how much muscles you are, trust us. We are beating you with intelligence. And we are going to do it like we've always done it in previous elections. And like I always say, just as it is in the DNA of the NDC, whilst we are thinking and processing and using the due process, they are pumping, like they say it, and they are lifting metals. And then by the time they realize, they have lost.